there's any one lesson that I've learned this year, it is to stop being dramatic all the time. Every time I had a dip in performance, whenever I felt like I was in a rut, whenever I felt like I slipped off my routine, I always came back to one solution all the time, starting back at square one. Because it felt more natural to rebrand myself, setting up all the goals, habits, and rituals all over again. Oh boy, was I wrong. Hi, this is Pragna Joganapalli. In this video, we're going to talk about 3 simple tips that I feel would single-handedly make 2026 best year yet. Tip number 1, try readjusting first. As 2025 came to an end, I realized that my problem was not that I was not doing things. My problem was that I was being inconsistent. I was, in fact, being consistently inconsistent. So I decided to track the last quarter of 2025 and just follow the path that I set up for myself. And I did for 35 days out of 90. I know it doesn't sound like a lot to you guys, but for me, it's a huge win. Because you see, these 35 days were my perfect days. I did everything that I told myself I would do, and without missing out anything and not even losing intensity of it. While I was noticing and being happy about all of these good days, there's also something else that I noticed. I came back to the routine each time I fell off, very naturally. I realized there was no reinvention needed when there's a path that exists already. All you have to do is keep walking on it till it feels natural. It's as simple as that, adjusting as you go, but still sticking to the general picture. And yes, I agree that there might be goals that doesn't resonate with you anymore, but it's not going to be so drastic that you have to reinvent yourself every single time. Because honestly, this simple shift, this simple mindset shift is something that I plan on taking into 2026, and so should you. Whenever you fall off your goals and habits the next time, and trust me, you will, try readjusting the plan first rather than wasting all of your time and energy into creating a new plan altogether. Second is to find your return habit. As I mentioned earlier, tracking your steps and things that you're doing is the key. It not only acts as a proof to you that you are doing something that you promised yourself, but also to see what truly works for you. One key word here is familiarity. You get back to what you're familiar with. For example, when I wake up, the first thing that I'm doing these days is to get onto the terrace and get some sunlight in, get some steps in. And as soon as I do this one thing, I start this automatic habit loop of sorts. Coming back and finishing that workout, taking the shower, having my coffee while I plan my day and stuff like that. But interesting thing is, when I'm in the rut phase, as hard as it is, if I do this one simple thing, I instantly feel better. I instantly feel good to at least coming back to half of what I was supposed to do instead of not doing anything at all. My point is, if I do this one simple thing that I know would instantly make me feel better, I would hit that domino. It's this one simple micro habit of sorts that gets me into the groove, that gets me into the momentum of doing the things that I want to do. So here's exactly what I recommend. Identify one single habit that you've done consistently in the past, even if it's for a week, which makes you feel better. That is going to be your return habit. When you fall off, this would be your anchor point. All you have to do is do this one single thing and let momentum take care of the rest. 3, final tip is to just lower the bar. Oftentimes it so happens that we think being productive is doing our best at everything 100%. With the same intensity as our good days. But the reality is it doesn't work like that all the time. We have a life and it definitely likes to mess with us. When it does, all you have to do is realize and understand that it happens. And instead of a rebrand, make your habits so small, so easy, so laughably easy that your brain doesn't have the mental energy to resist. Start with your return habit. For me, because it's the morning sunlight, instead of my regular 20 minutes, maybe I would do it for 10 minutes or even 5. But if your return habit is maybe a workout, then instead of a full-blown workout, you would do a 10-minute workout or take a walk for whatever time you feel is possible. I think you get the idea. What we're essentially doing when we're rebranding is planning, which I agree that gives you a clear picture and gives you that boost to do things that you want to do, but it will wear off. But when you do the things that you're familiar with, even at less intensity, it feels as a win in your head. It acts as a positive feedback loop that is going to make you feel like you're competent and motivated to take the next step. Even if it doesn't last, the point is you get so used to the track that it only feels natural. So that's where I leave you today. I think it's high time that we all agree that rebranding might not be the solution all the time. If there's any point that I want you to take away in this video is to prioritize yourself. I really want you to remember that prioritizing yourself is not a dramatic self perfection. It's about finding consistency and just sticking to it. Sticking to what feels familiar and just lowering the bar. Your brain just needs a routine. And I think if we understand that, 2026 is going to be really simple. So, I would really love to know if there's any takeaway from this video. And if there's any, please drop in the comment section below. I would love to read it. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. I know it is very cheesy to say that, but it is what it is. So I will see you in the next video. Bye.